What up, y'all? We about to do it, y'all. Raptalk, baby, crazy. Freestyles, pal off to make the end of the video. All of that. Kick the game, give the wisdom here. Hitting a couple of quick corners. About to go down to an event shortly. Maybe get on my. But I'm still going for the ambiance, the whole everything also, you know. Stay inspired, but yet it's still kind of a little bit of inspiration, you know. It's kind of like message I keep telling y'all. You got to be around the people that's doing what you're doing if you want to advance in that. You be out here playing games and doing that don't got nothing to do with your career path, you know. What type of time we on, so I'm gonna shoot down to this event, shake a couple hands, talk a little bit, and if I walk in the room, see what it is, talk poetry. Even though the fact speaks for itself, without that, but just for those that don't know. And I can freestyle about it right now if I wanted to, talking to you. Ain't so true, act with you, speak how you feel. I hope y'all know the deal. Tell what you feel and what's on your mind when it's time to grind and your future into existence. Poetry shit is so deep. In fact, it's borderline pimping. But as you tune in and blend to the thoughts, come across and share, whether you care or not, the words penetrate to your soul, hitting your general G. Never forget or forget where you came from. Play dumb, they tried to play the victim. On the bottom, gonna stay. Leave them where they stand, stranded. Will. Let me find my mojo. These niggas don't know. I can't. The game said it before. Like Rocket. Whether one mic, one person or 1,000 person, still we gotta talk to them. Soul by soul, we advance the circumstance to take it to a new plateau. Voice reigns supreme, coming from the Detroit ghetto. It's flowing off the top of the head. You gotta exercise the muscles, you understand? Freestyle come equipped. Let me say something written though. Frustration kick it in. You see, I was about to grab a drink or just sleep it off, but instead I picked up the pen. Thinking again what my future holds. The battle that's going on inside my soul, believing in myself and who's really in control. See, my heart beats to the rhythm of these streets. Violent news is the soundtrack. You see, I want to stay calm, but the order of action and being held back makes it hard not to react. Cause see, it ain't just the blacks. It's the wealthy capitalized on our poor citizens. We settle for less food injected with stress. Look at the conditions now that we're living in. Gotta be a strong brother to be legit and not do the other. Cause unalive, it makes for more unalive. And right now, these judges are not passing out football numbers. And every day I discover something I was already supposed to know. In the ghetto, moving fast but going slow, but somehow steady going inside a circle. Cause see, the pressure can hurt you if your conscience ain't strong as your emotions. Let me say that again. Cause see, the pressure can hurt you if your conscience ain't strong as your emotions. But having faith and understanding is the perfect potion as we blend. I pretend as if I already made it. Cause see, I knew I had the gift, but between so much bullshit, see, now my thoughts became jaded. See, this ain't nothing to play with. My kid's 6 senses 9 and got intense. So every move I make, step I take nowadays, I think about the consequence before the event. And that's why I stay sharp. The balance inside my heart. The good versus evil. To pick them apart. Trying to hook this up right now so I ain't gotta hold it, but don't try this at home. It's a dangerous game, and I am a professional driver. But I know I can get one of them things to just plop it up in. But I ain't holding that one right now. Let me see if I can find something over here. It don't look like it. Maybe I could do this for a minute. At least for a minute. Oh yeah, but we out here though. About to be outside a little bit more, not only with the videos, but with everything I'm doing, you know. Damn near everything. Stay home and do what you, whatever you into. Do that shit every fucking day. And those breakthrough moments happen when you do it, when you was thinking about probably that day to make yourself uncomfortable. Let's talk about that. That's what you gotta do. That's how you. Oh, they got my video reconnected. We'll be back now. What the point I was getting at? Oh, I was getting at the point of do that shit even when it's the moments where you think to yourself like, damn, I don't want to do this today. No, do that shit today. Because those days could be them days when you had that breakthrough moment. You maybe meet someone. You maybe learn something that you can take with you forever. You maybe gain some type of strength, and that whole uncomfortability in doing stuff, on the other side of all that, that's where the rewards are. Every day, every time, the notions Like I told y'all in my other video the other day, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. And I ain't trying to have no sad and no sob story, but I'm trying to have you motivated. And you have to motivate yourself when you have to find that shit when you thinking to yourself like, damn, what today gonna bring? You wake up every day thinking to yourself like, what is today gonna bring? What is, what we gonna do today? What we gonna get done today? You wake up with that on mine every day. I'm in traffic. Somebody music playing. I hope that shit don't hit my video too much, or YouTube pick up on it. So let me talk even louder, so I can pass this car up and pluck their song and the music. But the will to do, whether it's 50,000, 100,000, millions being made, or watching, observing, or 1, 2, 3, that same effort of energy, give it, bring it every time. I mean, I watch podcasters and I see people and I see growth, and being in this realm of doing entertainment. The content creator is really an understudy. And I say an understudy, I mean, it's really a job every day finding content or thinking what you're going to talk about. That's why so many go into the trending topics era of shit. Because a lot of us have a talent and something we really, really, really do and want to take to a bigger stage. But we know what moves the needle. We know bullshit moves the needle, no matter how good you are. We know speak, print things, viral things. Those things move the needle, some way or another. And whoever journey you look at, and this whole internet thing, the needle got moved and a viral moment happened off the study of something else that just caught the algorithm and the whole moment. That's what happens. And then they put their 1-2 on it. We all answers. We all have a message we want to get across. On whatever level. Whether you a big YouTuber, small YouTuber, you a big performer, small performer, you rich, you poor, middle class. In this world of content, you got an audience. Broaden your perspective, broaden your whole horizon of what you do. Put it out there to the world. Never be afraid to dream and think how big anything you do can be. And don't be afraid of the repetition. And I say these things because I'm also speaking from within. You have to find a way to keep going, no matter what. Because the moment you stop, you're a forgotten soul. People rewriting history every day. Every day someone's rewriting history. I see it. I hear it. And being in the climate and living through these times, you see it because everybody have an opinion. And some people's voices are heard more than others. I see people out here taking styles. I see people, all of that. I see people out here with my style. They rewriting history. That's why you have to stay in the mix. And I'm realizing that. That's why I'm like, let me bring my ass back outside. Cause if I don't be outside, niggas wouldn't even know where this nigga style even come from. You know? You would look up a nigga had your whole style taking it somewhere else. And the streets don't even know that he got your whole style. But when we pull up, they know what it is, though. No lie, they know what it is, though. And it happens all the time. And whatever you do, no matter what industry it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody take and pull from somewhere. Nobody's idea is original. We know that part. But when some people blankly pull from people, and then they try to act like you don't even exist, knowing they taking the game from you, oh, it's time to show up. Cause you know it. You know you that one. I mean, that's what takers do. You see it. How is they gonna exist without you? They gotta watch your. They saw enough of your style to run with it. So they can do that. That's why a lot of times you hear a sample song, you be thinking like, damn, that's the shit. Not even realize that was a sample song from somebody else. And the originator of the song, and nowadays they got ways people can sample the song and not even pay the person homage or let it be known where they sample it from. They'll just speed it up, make it another way and all types of shit. You be like, damn, that beat cold, or that you giving this producer all this credit and he ain't do shit but take somebody else shit. That's because the original person somewhere way back chilling in. I don't want to say forgot about, but out of sight, out of mind is a powerful thing. It's a real thing. Out of sight, out of mind is real. So somebody can take your whole style and image and run with your shit, and then when you come out and do this shit, somebody be like, you the copy. They'd be like, oh, they took Tony beat. No, nigga. That was already there to begin with. That rapper took that beat from him. That ain't no fucking, that ain't that nigga beat. That ain't that, you know? Or that ain't his style. You see it with a lot of different performers. Comedy, acting, podcast styles, all that. Influencers take styles, but if they're influenced, that means they got influence. They got a bigger audience. And there's people on the radio every, let's just say national syndicated radio shows. Matter of fact, I just say it off top. I mean, shit, they ain't tripping on me, and it don't matter. We could just say something like the Breakfast Club. I could just use them for example. Or any major show. It ain't gotta be just the Breakfast Club. It could be a white show, black show. Whoever's popular, guess what they do? I'm gonna tell you what they do. And they pay other people to do it. And you probably wouldn't even know it. First of all, they be busy. They got shit to do. They got people watching you and me on the internet all day. Y'all know that, right? It's people that watch the internet, not only see what's hot, see the hot topics. I mean, I get the trending topics. We know the news is the news. That gone for years. But I'm talking about not just the news, but even the opinions of the news. It's people out there that'll watch smaller channels or people who make sense, who's not on the level of a morning show and all that stuff. Or they read comments and regurgitate your opinion. It's not no coincidence sometimes. I ain't saying just everybody. But if you say some valid shit and you think didn't nobody see that and it hits another platform, that's not always by coincidence. No, they fucking saw what you said. They don't be in the comments responding. They don't be in the comments, you know. Of course, they're not going to go back and forth with you, or they don't have to. But if you say some shit that makes sense on a popular page, or, you know, like I'm saying, for instance, their fucking page. If you on Hot 97 Instagram page and they post something, that's like a sneaky way for them to get ideas and not only feedback, but content. The people moves the needle. And it's kind of like a video that I seen Wallow post this, and it makes sense. These corporate people, they do not know what's hot and what's really going on. But even though I'm skipping the part by talking about that, because I'm talking about these hosts. I'm talking about these voices, these people. They repeat things that you say in the comments. But then the first thing you looking at them like, damn, that do make sense. And they keeping their job by feeding off the energy of what the internet say all day. That's what they're going to do. The streets move like that. Business moves like that. So stay motivated. Even if you see things not going maybe in your favor, but you do have to not only think about the positive, speak about the positive, put positive things into your ecosystem. I remember I used to think to myself like, damn, I watch so many motivational videos. Am I getting stuck here? I used to think about that a little bit, like I'm watching all these videos. Am I getting stagnated on my work just by studying so much? And some people do that. You don't know that or understand it right now. But some people, you have to get out your own head. You watch others so much. And don't get me wrong, success stories is good. And we need that. Motivation is motivation. It's good. It can be that way. And you have to watch it for what it's worth. And hopefully it do influence you. But consumption and consuming without working, without putting out your shit and creating your narrative and getting that shit popping for you, dog, you going backwards. All you doing is juicing yourself up for nothing. Just to have a whole bunch of information to not even do nothing with it. I mean, think about what I'm saying though. It's a harsh reality. And some people do it. Are you a dreamer or a worker? Are you a doer or a thinker? You got all that knowledge. All that knowledge. But you ain't putting nothing out there or creating your own ecosystem. Given everything you need already, please don't give me the excuse about technology. Because technology is out here already. You got enough of that. Do something with that shit. See, as a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see, I slowly started thinking with limitations. See, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, that don't mean that you shouldn't dream. Settle for simple things. And grow old with the same story to tell. Cause see, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. See, that's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary, nothing lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. Gotta think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe. Realize what that means, and that is to never stop. Cause see, we all here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and extortion that some been selling to the youth. See, you can be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision. Even if it gets blurry, you'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you're in where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing, you improving. See, this is a movement. See, you the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Raptalk. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely you for making it to the end of this video. I appreciate you. Raptalk.